struggle was real, but certainly worth it for Tommy Jones as he captured a 16th PBA title, the first on U.S. soil in 7 years.
It's been a while. It's been too long.
Can he continue that success in the Oklahoma Open? Let's find out right now. This is Oklahoma's Grand Casino Hotel and Resort Event Center in Oklahoma City. The PBA Summer Swing continues on CBS Sports Network. We're set to watch 5 of the world's best bowlers compete for a title. This is Dave Ryan. We have a step-ladder finals format. We start with Colombian star Andres Gomez against American left-hander Patrick Allen. The winner of that match takes on 2015 Summer Swing champ Tommy Jones, trying to climb the ladder to knock off the top-ranked bowler in the world, Australian superstar Jason Belmonte. Top seed Bill O'Neill, who made 4 of the 5 2014 Summer Swing shows, including a title. Bill now joined by Randy Peterson laneside.
Thanks, Dave. And because Bill O'Neill is the #1 seed, he got to choose the oil pattern the players will be competing on today. Bill, you could have chosen bear, wolf, badger. You chose bear, even though the defending champion of this event, Jason Belmonte, is on the show. Why bear?
Well, I made the show in the wolf and the bear, so those were the 2 options that I had because I was going to get to see the lanes and have an idea. So out of the 2, this is the harder pattern, and I'd rather turn it into a shot-making contest than a score fest.
All right, so you have Jason Belmonte, defending champion of this event, bowling on bear, which he won on. Tommy Jones, just a couple of weeks ago, won on bear. He's also on the show. How do you beat those guys?
I have to not think about what Jason's doing. You know, I know he's bowling great, and so is Tommy, but it doesn't matter. I just have to go out there and stick to my game plan and throw good shots.
Thanks for your time. Good luck.
Randy, Bill, thanks. Interesting oil pattern choice, certainly, for Bill, because last year in the Oklahoma Open, E.J. Tackett chose the bear oil pattern as the top seed, but did not bowl well, losing 193-145 to Jason Belmonte in the title match. We'll see how this year's top seed Bill O'Neill fares on this very tough oil pattern. This is the 4th of 5 PBA Summer Swing events on CBS Sports Network. The 4 champs plus a wild card will appear in the series concluding King of the Swing events. We are ready to bowl. Andres Gomez, native of Bogota, Colombia, but now lives in Western Florida outside Miami. Gets us started in the left lane. Crossing over Brooklyn time to begin our match here today.
Not the ball reaction he was hoping for, I promise you, but a nice break to go Brooklyn and trip that 6-pin out.
How about Patrick Allen, one-time PBA Player of the Year from just outside New York City originally. 13 titles, tied with my broadcast partner, Randy Peterson. It's been a long time since PA appeared on TV, and he has a 9-pin to begin his day. 2011, the last time we saw him in a TV Finals. The Scorpion Open in Las Vegas.
It's good to have Patrick Allen back on the telecast. He almost made the show at the Wolf Open, but he shot a 160 game in position round to go from 1st to 6th, missing out on the show by only 4 pins.
The lefty has his 9-pin, has his spare to begin play. Format of the Oklahoma Open, qualifying rounds, top 18 to the 3 6-game match play rounds, top 5 advancing to our championship day here in Oklahoma City. Bill O'Neill is the top seed. Randy said a moment ago with Bill, got the reasoning, selects the bear. Do you agree with the choice?
Hey, listen, I'm never going to second guess Bill O'Neill. Bear oil pattern, 40 feet in length, very flat from side to side. A lot of the players compare this to a U.S. Open oil pattern.
lifted. Help with number 7 across the deck. And a strike for Patrick Allen.
Patrick Allen healthy for the first time in a long time.
Early on, it's our Barbasol close shave of the day.
How about a little messenger for the southpaw? Head pin, sidewall comes across. Get out of my face, 7-pin.
They're glad to take that. Haven't been on TV in 4 years. You want to start clean, and he does. Picks up the point and the strike. Back to Gomez. Again, way high, again crossing over, and the 6-pin remains for Andres.
Back-to-back Brooklyns for Andres Gomez. And there's the head shake that we've seen from so many players throughout the summer swing. Scoring environment's been lower. Oil patterns a little tougher. But Andres, he likes bowling on the tougher patterns. Saw him a few weeks ago at the Wolf Open.
Two-time titleist. His wife Merle is here from South Florida. Support her husband. The summer swing. Second appearance for Andres in Oklahoma City this summer. First time out, some head scratching going on. Gotta hurry. 1-2, way light.
Tried to give it a little room on that left lane and got it into the OB zone. Misses the head pin right. So the players on a flat pattern, they start moving left. They start creating more angle through the front part of the lane to see their ball, or to try to see their ball push a little bit longer down the lane. When that doesn't happen, then the players try to migrate back to the right. Andres right now is kind of stuck in between the two.
Does cover nicely. Also appeared in the Wolf Open in the PBA Summer Swing. So lost his one match in the stepladder finals. Patrick Allen has 2 major titles, 09 Tournament of Champions, 05 World Championship in Ypsilanti at Eastern Michigan. Trying to regain the greatness. That's a good way to do it with a strike. What will it take for Patrick Allen to win here today? Maybe he's got to summon the PA of old.
I guess everybody has that dream that they want to be that guy that they used to be, you know, and they still think that it's there somehow, some way, if they can harness it, even if it's for a year and a half, six months. You know, it's been a little bit better for me recently, but you know, we'll see where things go after Sunday.
Fourth frame looks for the turkey. Has it. Things are going in the right direction. At least to begin the match for Patrick Allen.
Patrick Allen, one of the best on tour at locking in his left shoulder. For left-hander, right-handers would be the right shoulder, obviously. But when he gets to the top of the swing, watch the shoulder movement, or the lack thereof, throughout this downswing. Very solid with that shoulder. And that's how he's able to direct the ball on line. When that shoulder starts moving front to back violently, the direction starts to get, well, wayward.
Gomez trying to find that 1-3 pocket, has a 10-pin this time. Works on a spare in his fourth frame.
Better shot. And it was a much better shot. But you can see Andres moving right. He started way in, went Brooklyn, Brooklyn, and he's migrating to the right.
There's the 10, there's a spare.
I'll tell you, Dave, one of the worst feelings in the world for a professional bowler is going through practice prior to the start of the telecast, and then the lights come on, and you don't have a good ball reaction, and you don't know where to play the lanes.
Strategy. And then some guessing going on. Educated guessing.
Educated guessing, but yeah, right now his wheels are spinning. I can promise you that. Patrick Allen's got a perfect blueprint to the pocket and knows exactly what his bowling ball is going to do right now. Andres Gomez, not the case. Got a better idea now.
He's pretty happy about that. And the first time the strike song is played here in Oklahoma City for Andres Gomez. Big sigh of relief. PA for the four-bagger. Double wood. 3-9 remaining.
Use your legs. Come on, man. Use them.
Listen to PA. He'll do a lot of talking. Just got a little firm with the speed on that shot, coming up light, leaving the 3-9. But he'll let you know exactly what happens with each and every shot.
Does chop, leaves 3. Open frame. Damaging for Patrick Allen. Lead shrinks immediately.
Come on. Come on, man.
Left lane. 6-pin stance.
Good break there, especially after an open frame in the 5th. Talk to me, Patrick. I want to hear it. What happened? Breaks up the big 4 and only leaving the 6-pin. Easy spare for Patrick Allen.
No titles for PA since 09. Japan Cup in Tokyo.
Come on. Man.
As the 6-pin has his mark.
I think one of the most impressive stats about his Hall of Fame career is the fact that he made over $350,000 2004-2005. Second highest single season earnings ever. Stay with us. More action to come here in Oklahoma City.
Andres Gomez, 9-pin deficit against Patrick Allen. Moments ago, he spoke with his coach, Timmy Mack.
So I was standing right here and looking about 15, and you know, if he didn't get there, you jump. So then I try to force it there, and obviously I miss it. But once I roll it, you know, 4 and 2 right, and I cross more like 13, 14, and then it gets to 8, you reach the friction right. So all I gotta do is that. 2 more shots.
Have that picture, and let's make sure we make a better shot this time after the commercial, right?
Yeah. See what.
Great advice. It's, you know, there's so much mental imaging that's done in our sport, especially from the great players, and I think that's great advice from Tim Mack. Visualize the shape of this shot and then make a really good shot coming out of the commercial break.
We'll try to execute here and does just that in the right lane.
Andres Gomez gets a lead change. Andres now leads by 1 stick.
Andre is using the IQ Tour Fusion. He's going to take a re-rack on that left lane.
Time for Andy and this week's Track Tech Talk during the re-rack for Andres Gomez.
Take a look at what Andres does in his third step, how he takes that big wide step to the left. Now this creates a beautiful arm swing. Let me show you that here. Steps away from that swing. You see his hands up the back, folks. We don't turn the ball early, but look at the direction of the backswing. Notice how it comes out and away from the player. That way it can tuck underneath his right shoulder on the way down. Look at that, it's beautiful.
There he's in action. Didn't like it. 10-pin.
He didn't like it, but that was a great, I thought that was a really good shot. It reacted perfectly. 6-pin, second on the right, around the 10. That's called the ringing 10. If it lays in that right channel, that would be a flat 10.
Picks up the 10-pin. Patrick Allen told us before this summer swing event, recovering from gallbladder surgery. He's been through a lot.
Well, he told us that 2 more days he would have died, and Patrick was in serious trouble.
Right lane. 4-7. He said he would get up middle of the night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, walk around half an hour, he'd start to feel better. Pain in his side. Then one night the pain just didn't go away. He went to the doctor and basically he was in surgery within the hour.
Yeah, he was in real trouble. Luckily for him, he was staying with some friends, PBA Hall of Famer Doug Kent. They got him to the hospital, and Patrick Allen is a new man now. He's changed his lifestyle, and it's good to see Patrick back. Such a great talent and a shoe-in for the Hall of Fame someday.
Spare rope. As a spare. That surgery took place in 2014. Lost a lot of weight, much better diet, lifestyle changes Randy talked about as we see his arsenal.
Using the wrecker. Patrick Allen has the left side of the lane to himself on, you know, a really tough pattern. Come on. If his shot develops into something where he has a little bit of room left and a little bit of room right, this might be the Patrick Allen show.
Liked it for good reason. 60 feet to success for Patrick Allen. Something we saw so often in his era of dominance in the early 2000s. Former Player of the Year, 2-time major winner. As he told us, that near-death experience with his gallbladder surgery completely changed his outlook on life. Totally motivated. Come back and regain his excellence. And a chance to make a big step in that direction today. Gomez, 10 down into the pit.
What a nice hit. Sorry, Dave. What a nice comeback by Andres. Early on, had nothing. Keeps fighting. Doesn't have an open frame, and then moves far enough right and finds a home in the 1-3. 10-pin in the 4th, 10-pin in the 7th. Otherwise, he has a 5-bagger.
Yeah, we've got ourselves a match here, partner. Once again, left lane didn't like it. But Pretty good result, I'd say, for Gomez. All 10 down.
Well, on this shot, he tests the area zone, and he didn't like it. He thought it was way too wide of target. And guess what? He found a little friction spot. He's made the right moves, and now he knows he has a little bit of area to the right as long as it comes off of his hand correctly.
So he doubles into the foundation frame. Now the 9th for PA. Cut this to a 2-pin deficit.
Shots.
Which he'll do.
And how big is that misspare in the fifth looming now? If he converted the 3-9 in the fifth, he could have shut out Andres Gomez. Right now, he cannot. Max score 234 for PA, max score 236 for Andres.
Points entering this event on the summer swing.
Come on, brother.
Two, 4 stands. Not the shot he wanted.
Well, it was right of target. There is definitely not enough hold to keep that ball in line on this oil pattern, I can promise you that.
There's a big miss in the 1-2 pocket there for PA. Covers. Stage is set for an outstanding finish here.
Well, he wants to get a strike here on his fill shot to make Andres Gomez show up in the 10th. Andres would have to mark with good count.
You leave out there. Shot away.
Not in.
7-pin. So 2-11 for Patrick Allen, his first TV appearance in 4 years. Patrick told us before the event he wanted so badly to get his 14th title to surpass the guy to my right, Randy Peterson's PBA Tour title. Trophy case calls for a re-rack. The Doug Gottlieb Show, fast-paced and always opinionated. Get to know Gottlieb face-to-face with the Doug Gottlieb Show, weekdays at 3 Eastern on CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports.
Had my chance. Had my chance.
That you did, PA. Now 16 pins. Stands between Gomez in the next round.
And that's what can happen on this oil pattern.
Watch out.
If he doesn't
6, 7, 10, Randy.
If he doesn't convert, Patrick Allen wins. He has to convert the 3, 6, 7, 10 and then strike on his fill shot.
Game changer. Comes in through the nose, way high, and now the split.
Didn't see it that bad.
He's got to have it. Can't convert, 7 stands. And Patrick Allen wins on the bench. How about that? 13-time PBA titleist and the 4 seed Patrick Allen will advance up the step ladder.
Wow.
And a bitterly disappointing end of the day and the summer swing for Andres Gomez
Can put music or something.
from Weston, Florida. He's trying to lighten the mood a
one
bit
has
because
died.
he is bumming right now. This one's gone final. Patrick Allen moves on up, trying to keep the comeback bit alive. Tommy Jones is next. Exciting finish to our first match here in Oklahoma City. Andres Gomez cannot come through in the 10th, and Patrick Allen on the bench wins 211-200. PA with a 13 PBA titles gets one step closer to number 14. Speaking of 13 titles, Randy Peterson, my broadcast partner at PBA Hall of Famer, at 13. And your great career in PA is one step closer to surpassing your number. What do you see from Patrick Allen in that first match?
Well, he's got extended play now. He's very fortunate to get through that match against Andres. But, you know, this is eerily similar to a couple of weeks ago when Tommy Jones squeaked past Brad Angelo in that first match on this very same oil pattern.
Tommy Jones winning for the first time on U.S. soil in 7 years with his win here at the Summer Swing. Is his game back in gear?
It is, and it's because of the confidence that he has now gotten to because of that win. He's very familiar with this oil pattern, and I like the way the right side of the lane has broken down or transitioned. I think the righties are going to have a very nice look. It's going to be interesting to see if Patrick Allen can kind of keep up.
And waiting down the line is Jason Belmonte, Australian superstar, #1 ranked player in the world, and a heavy favorite to be the 3-time PBA Player of the Year.
Absolutely. Jason Belmonte is the man to beat on tour, but a couple of weeks ago he was a victim, and it was again on that bare oil pattern. So Jason's back once again as the defending champ here at the Oklahoma Open on that very same pattern. We've got a lot of great bowling just ahead in store for everyone viewing in. It's going to be real exciting.
We know the two-hander from down under is so intimidating for other bowlers, kind of like Tiger Woods was in his day reigning on the top of the PGA Tour. What's it like to face Belmonte for the other bowlers right now?
It's the same in every sport. Power reigns supreme, and he's the most powerful player on tour.
And we can't wait to watch these great bowlers coming up on CBS Sports Network as the PBA Summer Swing continues. Patrick Allen and the comeback continuing against Tommy Jones. Two great American bowlers going head-to-head coming up next.